8th, 9th, 10th. It's my photographs when I was in engineering college. Okay, this is when I became old. Now I anticipate water, hairspray. Which class? What's your name? Yeah, you are which class? 7th. Oh, 7th are also here. Okay. 6th, anybody is from 6th? No? What's your name? 12th, you are 12th class. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I used it.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, wait, so class is ready. Oh, yeah. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. That is it. That is it. चलो क्या करती हो नहीं Tell me why. Thank you. Very simple, straight way I will come with. Not too much, not too much.
So to begin this special event on an auspicious note, let us seek the divine blessings of Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, the harbinger of wisdom. So presenting before you a soulful Ganesh Vandana by the choir group of JSS.
आई रौनक आंगन में झूम उठा
values that your work teaches. So presenting before you, students, presenting a skit as a humble tribute to ma'am's impactful storytelling.
Meera Rao, a respected educationalist, once visited a government school in rural Karnataka. There, she met with Mr. Srivastava, the school principal.
These children have not seen the world outside their villages. Let them hold it in their hand through an atlas. I will provide them free of cost.
Thank you, ma'am. Your generosity will open their minds.
The books arrived, big, colorful, filled with ocean, countries and continents.
Ignorance is the curse of God, and knowledge gives us wings to fly to heaven.
Was
Amma, sweet guavas togoli, 10 rupees matra. Fresh ante.
You say they are fresh? Yes, they seems quite juicy and fresh. Please give me some.
Raju starts wrapping the fruits in a colorful paper. Mrs. Meera Rao picks up the paper and starts to examine it. She is shocked.
Is this a part of a world map?
How to, Amma? It's from a school book only. Teacher madam said atlas of no use now.
So now the world is wrapped up and thrown away.
In the evening, Mrs. Meera Rao sat alone, reflecting about the day's incidents.
Free things are often not respected. Perhaps we only value the things which we own it. Things won are done. Joy's soul lies in the giving. Next time, I will do something different. I will give each child an atlas for rupees 10. Yes, rupees 10, a small token amount, not for my profit, not for the money, but for the value they'll give to. We only value the things which we own.
The next day, Mrs. Meera Rao meets with another government school's principal.
Welcome, ma'am. I'm sure you'll like the school.
Yes, thank you. I am so glad to see that the students of your school are so enthusiastic. I would like to provide them with atlases so their thoughts go beyond these four walls of these classrooms. I would like to give you the amount of these atlases is rupees 10. It is a very small token amount. I am not taking it for the profit, not for my money purpose, but only for the value they'll give to. I have learned this the hard way.
Thank you.
The plan worked. The children bought their small coins and notes with pride, showed them off with joy, and covered them neatly.
Wisdom lies not just in giving, but in teaching others to cherish what they are giving. Taught us that giving is not enough. We must teach how to value it. We welcome you with joy and gratitude. Namaskaram.
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, some have greatness thrust upon them. Today we welcome Sudha Murty ma'am, who achieved it by guiding and inspiring others.
Thank you.
Ma'am, your achievements are not just confined to the corridors of technology and industry. As an author of over 30 books written in both English and Kannada, you have gently but powerfully touched the hearts and minds of readers of all ages. Beyond literature, ma'am's humanitarian contribution and selfless service affects a rare combination of wisdom and warmth, intellect and simplicity. You have shown us that greatness lies not just in accolades, but in using one's gift to make a meaningful difference. Ma'am, it's a rare honor for us to host you today. Your presence is not only a moment of pride for our institution, but also a source of inspiration for every young mind seated here. A reminder that one can be successful and remain deeply human. On behalf of the entire school community, we extend to you a heartfelt and respectful welcome. We are truly privileged to have you among us, and we are eagerly look forward to hearing from your words of wisdom. Some words don't just reach our ears, they reach our hearts and stay with us forever. So now I invite Madam Sudha Murty to share her invaluable thoughts and wisdom that has shaped countless lives.
my dear children, parents, not parents here, teachers, and maybe you are a parent here. It's indeed a great pleasure for me to come to school because it's thanks to students at the Bangalore University. People do ask me, you wear many hats, but which is the best one? I always say teaching, because teaching keeps you young, it makes you knowledgeable, and I learned a lot from my students, more than they learned from me, because they are young, their mind is fresh, they are unbiased. So every day going to college and taking a class is a joy for me. And I enjoy children's company because, if you learn mathematical induction, how the induction takes place. If you have two coils, I don't know you have learned it or not in school, yeah, actually. Similarly, children are my induction, I feel. I get enthusiasm from them. Now there are many things I can give you sermon actually. But I don't want a sermon. I'm sure they have not told you to ask any questions. Am I right? Or you are going to ask me questions? Yes or no? Okay, let us have a conversation. I will try to give answers as much as possible. But more things I want to tell you before I start question answers. I always love to have a conversation, then give it a sermon monologue. This story I tell to my students when I teach them in their MSc class. I will tell the same story to you. Many of you must have read. There were two brothers or two friends, two brothers who were students of a teacher. The first one is to think what my teacher tells has a lot of meaning, a lot of experience he has. So whatever he says I should obey and it will help me. The second one always felt, teacher will tell, but how serious we should be, it's okay. Throughout your life, see, I did trigonometry a lot of trigonometry in my engineering, and I have not used it even today. What you teach in school may not be used, but that teaches you analytical mind. But second one said, what teacher tells may not be used in real life, so don't worry about teacher will tell, but I should do what I feel like doing. One day the teacher tells, look, there's the village, we are in the village A, there's the village B, and in between there's a desert. You cross the desert, go to B, and I will meet you tomorrow. He said, but the one condition on the way, you in the desert you can pick up, if you come across any stone, kindly pick it up and take to village B. The first one got, and he said, start as early as possible in the morning. The elder son got up very early and took, packed it with his lunch, he packed lunch. He started traveling, and desert was cool in the morning, and he saw many stones. He went on collecting it, and he reached probably, it was hard, later the sun was up, it was warm, it was very difficult to go, He said, my God, what to do? But he said, I have to reach B, so I have to go. With great difficulty, with a heavy bag full of stones, he went to village B, and the guest stones for that and he slept. Second brother, he said, when teacher tells 6 o'clock in the morning, why should I go? It doesn't matter, I can go little late. When you sleep, you will feel, let me sleep another 15 minutes, and then half an hour. He said, okay, I sleep, and then half an hour. Teacher will not come to know, it doesn't matter. From 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock he got up. Then he left by 8:30. By the time the sun was up, it was not that comfortable. But anyway, he started walking and he saw some stones. He said, why should I carry stones? Stones you get everywhere. You will village B, you get village A also, you get in desert. Teacher tells me to get stones, collect those stones. What I will do, I will not carry any stones. Already it is warm up. I will go to village B and there will be a lot of stones on the road. I will put them up in my bag and give it to him. How teacher will come to know? The stone is from the desert, the stone is from village A, the stone is from village B. He will not come to know. So he quickly walked because it was warm and he almost ran, and before sunset, he reached that village and collected some stones in his bag and he kept in guest house. Next day teacher came to that village and he said, okay, it's nice both of you reached your destination. Have you collected stones? Both of them said, yes, we have collected. He said, open your bags. They opened the bag. In the elder one's bag, there were diamonds. Stones were converted into diamonds. In younger one's, stones were mere stones. This is what I want to tell children. When you come to school, you are passing through a desert because you have to work very hard every day. You can't play all the time. Particularly, you can't play computer games. Don't do that. And mother is strict at home. Teachers are when the homework they will say. There will be a surprise examination. There will be a test. And only holiday you get on Saturday, Sunday. That day you will have extra homework. Summer is the only time you get holiday, but it is so hot. You can't even go out. You have to go. So it's cumbersome. If you don't go to school, you have a holiday every day. So I say the desert is your school. The stones in the desert are diamonds. But not at that time. Not at that time. When you cross the desert, they become diamond. If they are diamond there only, then you would have picked up that. But they will test your patience. Collect the stones as much as you want. When you reach other end, they become diamonds. That is your hard work, your resilience, loyalty to school, loving your school, your alma mater, respect to teachers, good value system. These are all different stones. They will not pay immediately, but when you grow up in life, take up a job, that time all these qualities what you have acquired in the desert or acquired in school will become diamonds. And in forces, I always tell, choose those students who have played cricket than tennis. Because in cricket, unless you put all level of you, your maximum work, you will not win. Even one of them is Kamchor, then you can't win. In tennis, you can excel yourself. I do my work, I get my reward. But working together in a group, that teaches you only game of cricket. So when you join a company, you require to work with people below you, people above you, people next time, lateral, everyone, horizontal, vertical, all direction. So people below you, you should be kind to them. People above you, no, you should not show off, oh, I have a degree, you, or I will not listen to what you talk, all those things. Next to you, you should cooperate with them. A person who can lead, who can live with the group, always will be successful. And that is the game of cricket. So I used to tell, if someone has played cricket, give them a preference than tennis. Tennis is good, it's a good game, but only for yourself. Because cricket is meant for group. I used to always tell, choose a person who has resilience. Resilience in life. You require merit, without merit you cannot sustain. But you require resilience. Equally important. Suppose you don't get a phone at home. Today I have seen, they will ask parents, give me a smartphone. And look at parents' side. They have one or two children. They don't have a large family. They come to Delhi and stay in a small family. They don't have support system. Mother is working. Most of the mothers are working. So they are also tired by the end of the day. When you ask for a phone, they say, okay, let him have or let her have. Suppose they don't buy for you, then you throw tantrums. My friend has phone, I don't have. You throw tantrums. And now patience also is less overall. So parents buy. So in life, what I think, if I throw tantrums, I will get a phone. If I throw tantrums, I will get what I want. You can do it only at home. If you throw tantrums in a company, they will throw you out. So, suppose parents are not able to do due to financial difficulties. Financial difficulty. See, my father was a doctor and a professor. My mother was a school teacher. So when we were 4 children, and all 3 of us were in IIT, and one was a medical doctor. My father told her, look, I'm the only earning member. In those days, the mother was in a smaller job. He was a school teacher, primary school teacher. He said, I will buy you books, not dress. So everybody should have maximum 4 saris. But you have plenty of books. No bargain in that. We never threw tantrums. We understood why my parents said. Because books are never failing friends. They will get us knowledge. To Too many saris, what is the use? It's not Draupadi Vastrapana, somebody put your sari, nothing happens. Throughout my engineering, I had only 4 saris. By choice. But I told I will have 50 books. Please remember, parents cannot sometimes afford. Sometimes they have their own way of teaching. They said, I can't. You get upset, go to depression, make a big thing, tell everyone I don't have great parents, and go on compare, cry. Don't do that. Please understand, your teachers and parents are your well-wishers. When they say no, accept it. That's the reason in Veda it says, in Upanishad it says, who are the best people in the world in the hierarchy? In terms of hierarchy, first one is mother. Matrudevo Bhava. Listen to your mother. In today's skit, I like it a lot, but one sentence you should have added. Nothing is free in life. Nothing is free in life. Including flower, this is not free. I have to pay money and buy this. Except mother's love. You get upset with your mother, but she will come back and hug you. You don't talk to her, she will talk to you. You don't eat, she will not eat. Your mother is your best friend, a great caretaker. Her love is free. The rest is all expensive. Do that with your brother. Don't talk, he will not talk. Do with your sister. You should throw a tantrum, she will throw a tantrum. But mother is the one when you throw a tantrum, still she comes and hugs you. Respect your mother. Help her in the kitchen. And when she tells you something, listen to her. She says, better you sit and study, sit and study. Next one is Pitrudevo Bhava. Father is the one. Emotionally you are connected to mother. But father also has equal love, but men do not know how to express. Women know how to express. He works hard outside in traffic in Delhi, comes back, earns money, and so that you can get a better education. So, Pitrudevo Bhava. Second in the hierarchy is father. Then who is the third one? There are only 2? No. There is one more person. Acharya Devo Bhava. Who is this Acharya? Not the person, who performs puja in the, or pandit in the temple. Acharya means a teacher. A teacher is most respected in the hierarchy because you come as a sugar cane to a factory, and when you go out of the school, you will be fine sugar cube. How it will happen? A sugar cane is crushed, boiled, added something else, chemicals, at the end it becomes a white sugar and then the cube. Who does all these things? This entire process teachers do. Otherwise sugar cane will come inside and go as sugar cane outside. No. You come as a sugar cane and they teach you, they scold you, they give you examination, crushing the sugar cane. They will boil sugar juice, they will give you tough time. At the end, white sugar will come out and they will be very happy. That's the reason you should respect teachers. Please respect your teachers. They shape your life. I always believe my teachers played an important role in my life. I have written about them many times. My teacher who taught me how to tell stories, my teachers who taught me great mathematics. So I remember my teachers who shaped my life, what I am today, giving encouragement. Number 4 is resilience. The small things, you get less marks in the exam. Due to some reason, sometimes it's not that you get always first rank. It is never happens. I got first rank all the semester, but in some examination, although I did not do well, final exam I could do. But I always believed I will try my level best. If I get a first rank, well. If I get a second rank also, it's fine. But I will put my maximum. I never worried about the outcome of the examination. I worried about how much effort I put in the course of, in my college days, what I am learning. Today you get less marks, immediately you are depressed. You are crying. You will go and tell your mom, I got less marks. Teacher has not evaluated properly. Immediately the blame goes to teacher. Next your mom will come and tell, teacher, my son has not done, my daughter has not done well. She got 2 marks less. Parents don't do that. It doesn't matter. If you get less marks, study better, go and ask teachers, teacher, where did I go wrong? Please tell me, I will improve. Not with your parents and tell, no, how I should do better. Ask teachers, ma'am, please let me know. Sir, let me know, I will improve. So, please remember, teachers play an important role. If you get less marks, you should find out the reason and study better. Instead of getting, depressed, I am depressed. You don't get anything immediately depressed. What is that word depressed? There's nothing like over depressed. You get less marks, you should tell yourself, I will do better. So what? I have lost the battle, but I will win the war. All war cannot be won. Sometimes you have to lose the battle and learn something and then win the war. Whenever I got less marks, I would go to the teacher and ask, sir, tell me where I went wrong. Did I make any mistake which was so bad? They will tell you, this was wrong, you took the wrong value, handwriting was not good, I could not read it. Next time I will not repeat it. Resilience is important. Somebody told me, Mrs. Murty, you always got everything what you wanted, your life is bed of roses. I said, no, my life was bed of thoughts. Nothing comes free. Every minute there are always challenges. But I accepted challenges with a cool mind and found out where the loopholes are there. Find out where the dents are there. Find out what mistakes I made and I should not repeat the mistake and learn from it and went to the next step. Every failure has taught me a lesson. Every failure has taught me a lesson. I never went to depression and all said, oh, I'm depressed. So what? You did not do well. I said, not do well. So what? You don't get this. You don't get. There's something else you get. All desirables are not achievables. All achievables are not desirables also. So, you should have a resilience, respect to teacher, respect to parents, respect to money, no tantrums, no depression. And you are in a good stage of life. It's such a beautiful school. I was quite impressed looking at your garden first. But in Delhi, you don't get this kind of a place. You have great teachers. And our Swamiji is one of the finest sannyasi with a good value system. You are very lucky to be in such school with so much activity. Enjoy every moment. If you are less, think anything less, have a communication with your teachers and ask them what is wrong with me. How will I improve? Every day you should go on improving. Then you will be a better human. I think my sermon was quite a long one. Let us have fun time now. We will have question answers. Ask me questions. Don't go on giving me adjective. I don't like it. We should talk up to the point and simple questions. Okay. One question per person. Not I can't cover everyone. Don't club two questions.
My question to you is, your stories and books mostly caters to the thought process of children ages 7 to 12. So what makes you do so?
Because I'm a philanthropist. A philanthropist is the one who loves their fellow human beings and would like to share. I like to share my knowledge, my lessons, my values with others. So I do that through writing.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Dhanush from class 12. My question to you is that most people find difficulty to be grounded and simple after gaining money, fame and power. What is your belief on this statement and how can a student practice humbleness in today's materialistic world?
There are three reasons. Please sit down. There are three reasons. Number one, it also reflects how your parents have brought up. Also, my mother was a school teacher. She would always tell, Gunasthanam nachalingam navayam. She always tell, it is not the gender, it is not the age, it is not the money. What matters is your guna or your good value system. She grounded that at home, irrespective, we never had that kind of wealth also, irrespective of fame, because all of us got very good ranks in our colleges, all four of us, all four children of our parents. My brother got a first rank in CBSE. But my mother said, it's fine, you get a first rank. You know, when he brought his marks card and said, it was in the year 1973, okay, before your parents were born. So, he brought his marks card with the first rank. My mother said, it's fine, keep it in front of Saraswati, do a namaskara. Fine. First rank does not define you. What defines you is how you are good and kind to others. People who get less marks than you, be kind to them. Don't yap in front of them. I got a first rank. Don't do that. How you are kind to others and what you want to become in life, that is more important than, oh, I got a first rank. So it's a mother who puts those values in you that money is, my mother put me, money is not important. Money comes and goes. Beauty comes and goes. Position comes and goes. But what remains with you is your true character, that is compassion to others, hard work, respect to elders, and gratitude. These are the things which should remain with you forever, because that defines you. So this is mother at home. School, more than college, the school which impacts you a lot more. College, I taught in college. My mother used to teach in primary school, my grandfather used to teach in high school, and my father used to teach in medical college. I taught in engineering, science, computer science college. College, it is very easy. They are all grown up, more than 18 years. I will tell in the class, this is my method of teaching. As soon as they come, I will tell you, I will give you attendance. I don't want students who should sit in my class for the sake of attendance. You want to go? Go. I will give you attendance. If you want to learn, then only you will be here. So, what teachers teach you in high school, that is very important. And my teachers taught me, saying that knowledge is very important. You should be always a seeker of knowledge. Not the degree. Degree comes, but knowledge. Love to learn, that I learned it. And that made me always young. You today, I learned something. I'll be on every day 1 hour at least I learn some portion of what I want to do. Learning keeps you young. It makes you very simple. And in one of my video I have talked, my brother is an astrophysicist in Caltech University. He has got all the prize, including a fellow of the Royal Society. One day I asked him, how do you think of yourself? He told there is a big universe, there are many Milky Ways, and one of the Milky Ways we know, in that there are many suns. One of the suns we know, that sun has many planets, one of them we know, that is Earth. Earth has many countries, one of them is India. India has many states, one of them is Karnataka. Karnataka has many districts, one of them is Hubli, Dharwad, I come from that place. Dharwad. Dharwad has many villages or many towns, one of them is Hubli. Hubli has many extensions, one of them is Shanti Colony where we live. Shanti Colony has many houses, one of them is ours. In that I am on the chat or on the roof of the, we are looking at the sun, moon in the night. He said, tell me, from where to where? In the whole universe I am nobody. And that's the greatest philosophical idea I got from him, saying that I may have a lot of awards, but looking at the whole universe, I am nobody. So why think so much greatness? Oh, I am the greatest one. Nothing like that. People who are born before you were also great. People who will be born later also will be great. We are very simple, ordinary people. You have achieved something, but it is not like you are something fantastic. You are like anyone else. That keeps me grounded. Tell me.
My name is Janvi, and my question to you is that if you weren't an author or a philanthropist, what else would you have become?
I would have been an archaeologist.
Thank
I
you.
love archaeology a lot. And I told you, I study every day. I study archaeology every day. Every day. Since so many years I have studied. I would have been an archaeologist and historian. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Priya from class 10th B. My question to you is, as somebody who writes as a hobby myself, oftentimes I find myself stuck on a particular piece and I lose motivation halfway. Has that ever happened to you? And if so, how did you overcome it?
No, when a writer's block comes to me, when I'm writing, sometimes the block comes to me. Don't feel like writing. That's different than what you have asked. Whenever I'm demotivated, or whenever I said I lose motivation, I will sit for half an hour. Deep breathing I do. And ask, why did I lose motivation? What is the reason? I analyze the reason. If your reason is that somebody did not appreciate, so I lose motivation, that is wrong. Please remember, your motivation should not be people dependent. You should be self-dependent. If I do this one, it is good for me. That should motivate you then. I will work for this so that I get an award. Suppose you don't get an award, then you are demotivated. So always your motivation should be something which should generate here and for your own sake you should do. Not to please anybody. I don't work to please anybody. Inside what I feel I should work for this, and that is always when you work for somebody, you will never get demotivated.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
My son gets really upset when I said girls are smarter than boys. He said, how can you tell? I said, that's a fact of life, accept it. Don't rebel against that. Yes, sir, please say my yeah.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Meher from class 12. Ma'am, my question to you was that you have witnessed such tremendous social and technological changes over the decades. ma'am, what do you believe is one piece of wisdom from the past that is most relevant to our future?
Yeah, well, actually, for my archaeology, I study Greece, 3 million BC to 2025. I'll be always reading some portion of that. All over the world. My grandfather was, I told you, high school teacher, and they used to teach history. He baptized us at the age of 40. You should know history of Karnataka. That's my hometown, home state. At the age of 20, you should know history of India. At the age of 25, you should know history of the world. So history became part of my learning, and I realized that what is permanent in the whole world, because it goes on changing so much. What is permanent in the human nature? Whether you have Byzantine Empire, it's a Vijayanagara Empire, or it's Khiljis, or Sayyars, or Mughals, or Peshwas, or Guptas, or anything, human nature is same. Okay, and human nature has certain qualities. For example, everybody cannot learn music. Everybody cannot cook well. Everybody cannot dance. Everybody will not act. These are different. Everybody cannot write. These are different things. So, human beings have different coordinates for all these arts, but inside every human being has the same quality. That I saw 3 millennium BC to 2024. What is that? It's a greed. The first one is greed. And what do I have to do with the greed? We should reduce the greed. Greed for knowledge, it is not general rule. It's very tricky. Greed for knowledge is good. Greed for wealth is bad. We should make column A, column B. Okay? And second thing, power. People love, it's human nature, love to have power. Love to have power over people is bad. Love to have power on me is good. Mind say, let us eat, okay, bread pakoda today. I have to control my mind. I love food. I control. Now at this age, if I eat bread pakoda, it's not good for me. So, small things. Controlling your mind, the power to control your mind is good. The power to control others is bad. So, human nature remains the same. Only intelligent people will try to modify that for their betterment. And that is very important, and not everybody can do. Some people can do. Most people cannot do. And you have to strive to do that one. That's the people who have achieved that are great leaders. For example, Bhagavan Buddha is a great leader. He is a great leader. Similarly, Adi Shankara is a great leader. Jesus Christ was a great leader. Because they could control all these things. We may not be able to do 100% like him, otherwise we would have been Bhagavan Buddha. We are not. Maybe we will do 10% of it. Try to do as much as controlling the basic things, which is not good for yourself. That's what I would say. It's a highly subjective answer.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Vision without actions is merely a dream. Ma'am, please enlighten us about how you got this quote.
Yeah. Vision, if I go on dreaming, see, when it's like, I will study well, fine, then I'll get admission. You are the one who wanted to become a doctor or no? What do you want to become? Computer science. You can dream, I will do good computer science class. After that I will get to IIT, and that is to Kanpur or maybe Delhi. I will do that IIT, then I will go abroad. Then I will be working there. Then I will become a CEO like Satya Nadella. Then I have a lot of money. Then I will do philanthropy. Then everybody will respect this all tree. Reality, you may do very well, but IIT is 1 in 1 lakh chances. And IIT is not this ultimate destination. IIT is not ultimate thing. Anywhere you get, you should do well. Anywhere you get, you should do well. You may do well, you may not become a CEO. So you can dream all those things, but action is to realize your dream, you have to work very hard. And some people don't dream. No, let us see. Now let me work now. What's your dream? I will let you know after 5 years. Because no dream, no future plan. Live on that day only daily wages. People are on daily wages. Today I will work, tomorrow we'll see. One who does not plan is only a mere worker. One who plans and dreams remains as a person who dreams but without action. A person who dreams and works towards that is a good human being, or it is a great quality. Dreaming and work towards that. You may not be able to achieve that dream, but whatever you get in your circumstance, do very well. That's the reality. That's what I define. Not only in India, not only in Delhi, not only in your school, everywhere throughout the world, reading habit has come down. Book reading habit has come down. That does not mean reading habit has come down. In olden days, we had only one source of information, that was book. We used to read. Today, you have multiple sources of information. You Google, ChatGPT, Google Deep Research. You are still reading, but the methodology has changed. My great-grandfather time, your great-grandfather time, people used to read from the Tadayagare or the Bhojapatra. People used to read from Bhojapatra. Okay? Today we don't read Bhojapatra. That doesn't mean that we are not seekers of knowledge. Seekers of knowledge is getting the knowledge, methodology has changed, but the knowledge gathering methodology has changed, but knowledge is pursued always in a different form. So books may disappear over a period of time, may not disappear, because at least school children, we recommend to have books. Later you can Google it. But between the age of 7, 8 to 14, 16, I always recommend, don't use Google only for research you do. Don't use computers unnecessarily, it will affect your tender eyes, and it is not good for you in certain age. After once you are 16 and 18, whatever I tell you don't listen. Okay, then I can't help it. But try to do at least in a young age concentrating on books. Now there are a lot of distraction, I agree. Because the olden days there was no distraction, there was movie was the only distraction. Today your OTT, your YouTube, your movies, your computer games, and they are so attractive. Anyone in your age will feel that. See, if I tell you a boring story like this, instead the story, if I make it Sudha Murty Amma story, you would prefer to see that color, immediate satisfaction. Anything you see on the screen is more satisfying, more attractive, and more colors. Any human will like it. Whereas reading a book is pretty boring compared to that. You have to read, you have to understand, then you have to analyze in your mind. This is there. But in the long range, reading book is better than seeing on the screen. See, when I was a very young girl, I'll give one example. Maybe 7 or 8 years old, my grandfather taught me Ramayana and Mahabharata. I said, how Krishna looks. I did not know how Krishna looked. He described in a shloka, Shantakaram, Bhujagashayanam, Padmanabham, Suresham, Vishwadharam, Gagana-sadrisham, Meghavarnam, Shubhantam. He's a Meghavarnam. So he went on describing, then said, you imagine. I imagined a very handsome, tall, Meghavarna, Krishna, beautiful eyes. The way how the shloka says, every word I could imagine. The world of imagination increased because I did not know how Krishna looked. Later I asked my children, describe Krishna. They said, what is there to describe? Go to YouTube and see Nitish Bharadwaj, 1982, B.R. Chopra's Mahabharata. I will describe him. That is Krishna. Recently I asked my grandchildren, describe Krishna. I told them the same shloka which my grandfather taught, which I taught to my children, to my grandchildren. My grandson said, Aji, Saurabh Jain, take in YouTube. He is Krishna. What Krishna you are talking? Nitish Bharadwaj and Shantakaram. He is the real Krishna. So, the disadvantage of seeing on the screen is your imagination is limited. Sky is not the limit, the roof is the limit. Your imagination cuts down when you see a digital, visual, see in your mind, think, it is Krishna. For me, even to the Krishna, if I close my eyes, Krishna, Shantakaram, Bhujagashayanam. For my daughter, Nitish Bharadwaj. My grandchildren, Saurabh Jain. Okay? So the advantage of reading book is your imagination will increase. Because there is no physical thing. And when imagination increases, your creativity goes very high. Creativity in writing, creativity in thinking, creativity in fine arts, everything is a proportion to what you imagine. That is the advantage. And it's very difficult to do, including my own next generation. I feel that your parents state I can understand, your teachers also I can understand. If I tell you don't go to computer, don't use smartphone, then you will do it at my back. So I tell them, let us be open with the children. Use computer, use TV, YouTube, whatever you want, as long as legally, ethically it is right. 1 hour or 1.5 hours per week. Ration it, but read more. Because this is the time your imagination grows. And after 75 years you read, that time it cannot expand. Your mind is like a sponge. It can absorb all water. It can expand anything. And once you cross certain physical age, it cannot. It becomes more like a solid. So that is the reason I tell children who are in school, if you want to really do anything good and anything you want to improve your personality, read in this period. Later you don't listen and you will go on computer. And also it is required in your work and also you Google it, but brain will absorb now much better for creativity. Is it okay? Shall we conclude? I would love to have a conversation, but I have questions in the parliament today. So I want to leave it a little early. I hope you don't mind it. Yeah? Okay, one last question. I don't know. Yes, Beta.
I'm Ashna from class 12. And my question to you
You're so serious. Are you scared of me or what?
My question to you is, what is that one last message you want to give to the younger generation of today?
Beta, sit down. I give so much sermon for the younger generation. Read well, have resilience, have loyalty to, listen to your parents and teachers. All these are my sermons. I want to tell younger generation one nice thing. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life is colorless picture. There, I have my picture, someone has. Okay? Life is a colorless picture. It's a drawing, colorless drawing. You have this palette of colors. To color it the way you want. If you are negative thinking, you put all black color. If you are a happy person, you put different color. If you are compassionate, you put white color. The color palette is in your hand. God has given you the outline. Thank you. Dhanyawad. Jai Hind. Now I... Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, in Karnataka we celebrate but whenever I have time, not this session, maybe in winter or in budget session sometime. Okay? I like to do because Swamiji is very kind to me and I'm grateful to the Matha. And more than that, I enjoy talking to students. So next, these are all grown-up children. So I want between up to 10, 12. Yeah. But whenever I have time, sure, Arun will be there.
Thank you, ma'am, for accepting our humble gesture back on the minds of our young students.
Whatever they order.